Hello, all, welcome back to Project Mastery Podcast. Let's understand what governance is. An organization is going to operate, it is also getting controlled. It is going to operate through a particular system, it's getting controlled by a system. There are certain methods and means available by which the organization and the people are held accountable. It is a system, and these mechanisms, we call this as governance. When the system is applied to AI, we are talking about controls, we are talking about org structure, we are talking about process that is going to provide oversight and visibility into all the aspects of AI system development, AI system design, the aspects of AI system management, the aspects of AI system usage. When you apply governance to trustworthy AI, we are talking about the process controls org structure that is going to ensure ethical AI, that's going to ensure responsible AI, that's going to ensure transparent AI. What is it that we have to make things available? What are the things that need to be in place? What are the things that need to be established so that the systems continue to operate within the boundaries of ethical AI practice? What is it that you have to put in place to ensure that the systems continue to operate within the boundaries of responsible AI practice? What is it that you have to put in place to ensure that the systems continue to operate and meet the expectations? This is what governance is all about. Audit Trail. AI Audit Trail means you have to keep track of who is performing the decisions, what are the decisions being performed, when is the decision being performed, where is it being taken, and why the decisions are made. You have to keep track of who, what, when, where, and why. Why the decisions are made. You should also keep track of the data that is being used to support the AI systems. We talk about auditability, which means you should have a detailed record, a comprehensive record, an exhaustive record of storage, a detailed comprehensive record of security, including lineage, including pre-process, including procurement and data provenance activities. Traceability. You should be able to implement a trail so that you can document the entire process from the data collection stage to model training stage. There are augmented decisions taken by AI. There are AI augmented decisions taken. Hence, you need to document the entire process till the AI augmented decision stage. There should also be methods available to capture the input data. Traceability data should also be stored properly, and you should take all the steps properly to avoid the data from being degraded or the data from being altered. The traceability data is also going to be retained for several durations, and it might differ based on industry. You must come up with automated mechanisms to reduce the documentation burden. You can think something similar to DevOps and cybersecurity you should implement even for auditing. What are the tools, what are the approaches you're going to use so that you'll be able to successfully create audit trails without creating much effort for AI implementers. Appealing and contesting AI system means you have an AI system which is definitely going to impact an individual. It's going to impact more than one individual, maybe communities or groups or the surrounding or the environment. As a result, there should be a process in place. It has to be a timely process that will allow users like us to challenge the AI system usage or challenge the outcomes of the AI system. I should have a particular way or a method to contest the algorithmic decisions. We should be provided with methods, process procedures to contest automated decisions. Whether I'm going to consent to the use of data or whether I'm not going to give consent to the use of AI system, I still need an option to contest. What are situations applicable where you can contest or appeal AI decisions, AI system decisions? What are the processes in place? What are the procedures in place to contest AI results? How are you going to document the AI appeals that will help in making the appeal process more easier and improve them further and keep systems ready to handle these similar future contests? You should always pay attention to AI systems, meaning you should continuously test them. When it comes to AI system monitoring and testing, you should be aware of the testing requirements. Find out what are the organization standards, find out what are the organization process. System should be functioning at a particular level which is acceptable. It has to meet the acceptable level before you deploy it in production. Deployments need to be repeatable. When it comes to testing requirements, you should ensure the data is meeting the quality standards. Data needs to be properly stored. It should be secure. It should be safeguarded. It should be compliant. There could be bias with data, but you should already have methods in place to mitigate the bias. System needs to be monitored. It has to be ongoing. You have to monitor the AI system outcomes to safeguard against unintentional results. It has to be compliant with rules and regulations. What is the process? What is the approach? What is the tool that you have put in place to continuously test the AI system What is the process? What is the approach? What is the tool that you have put in place for data validation? What is the process? What is the approach? What are the tools that are in place in order to continuously monitor the AI systems, including its data? We have come to the end of this episode. We'll cover the remaining concepts in the next part. Hope the knowledge is valuable. Thank you for tuning in.